And I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. A few months ago, Cora James would have dismissed the whole idea of having her fortune told as ridiculous. But there was a difference now. Yes, and that difference was a smart little engagement ring on the third finger of her left hand. And she had to admit to herself that she was very much like any other girl in love. That with marriage just around the corner, things like tea-room fortune tellers suddenly seemed important, exciting.
They part now. The clouds part.
Max would be shocked if he knew I was doing this. He wouldn't approve.
Please, signorina.
I'm sorry.
I see a number. The number is 13. And now, the number 3. It is a date. The 13th day of the 3rd month.
The 13th of March.
I gaze deeper. Again, the crystal clears. I see the letter C. And now, the letter J.
Those are your initials, Cora. How can she? See, I told you. Go on, Madame Zorga.
I cannot go on.
But there must be more.
I see no more. The image fades. The reading is finished.
Is something wrong?
Of course, there's nothing to see. Serves me right for falling for this hocus pocus.
It is not hocus pocus. If you must know, I will tell you. There is no future for CJ after the 13th of March.
Well, that's this week.
Never mind, Jean. Thank you, Madame Zorga. We better hurry back. Oh, Jean, don't mention this to Max, huh?
I won't.
If he knew I'd gone to a fortune teller, he'd probably get himself a new lab assistant and a new fiancé. Darling. Had lunch with Jean, and she insisted on going to a little tea room across town. Miss me, Doctor?
That's a silly question. Of course I missed. Mix me some more of that solution, will you? Not getting a cold.
A little one, I think.
I have to do something about that.
Oh, good afternoon, Dr. Olson.
Good afternoon. Richard, Dr. Davis tells me that you want to try your new drug on a patient.
That's right, sir. The man's been in an encephalitic coma for 3 weeks. I think E37 can cure him.
You think? But that's no basis for administering an untried drug.
But he hasn't a chance otherwise.
Nevertheless, as head of this institute, I must deny you permission. The fact that you've injected a number of rats with sleeping sickness...
But you don't understand, sir. Those rats had sleeping sickness and all the symptoms. Double vision, lethargy, fever. E37 cured every last one.
But you haven't any proof, and we can't have you experimenting with human lives. I absolutely forbid you to give Davis that drug. Now, that's final.
I'm sorry, darling, but perhaps it's just as well to wait, huh?
Wait. For thousands of years, encephalitis has been like a beast creeping into men's brains, killing them. And now, Dr. Olson.
He's thinking of the Institute, Max, and the risk.
And I'm thinking of humanity. There's always a risk. That's how we learn, how we progress. That's science. Cora, will you help me?
Of course, darling.
I'm going to test my formula, and Olson never need know about it.
What kind of a test?
On a human subject.
But how can you?
Darling. Listen, you love me, don't you?
Yes, of course.
And you trust me?
Trust you.
You've got to have faith in me. It means everything now.
Well, of course I have faith in you.
I have an aunt up in Vermont. We can go up there tonight.
But I don't understand, Max. How can you make a test on a human subject?
You leave that to me. I'm going to inject the subject with the virus, and then follow it at the peak of the attack with E37. It's the only way I can show Olson.
But you haven't told me
Darling,
who.
you said you trusted me. Did you mean it?
Yes.
Good. Now let's start packing the equipment. Careful of that vial, darling. It'd take us days to reproduce that drug.
I know. Oh, excuse me. Well, that's it.
Good. Now, we'll be on our way just as soon as we take care of this little matter.
Max, what?
I'm going to give you a shot for that cold of yours. Can't have you getting sick at a time like this. Just take it easy. You'll be all right.
I feel a little dizzy.
It'll pass in a moment.
I don't like injections.
But I told you, darling, it's for your cold. You must have faith in the doctor, you know.
Of course.
Feel okay now?
Yes, I'm fine.
Better be on our way. We've got a long drive ahead of us.
Max, aren't you going to leave word where we're going?
Of course not. I don't want anyone to know where we're going or what we're doing until it's all over.
You're on your way now, aren't you, Cora? To a little farmhouse in the country, where it will be decided, rules or no rules, whether the contents of the cotton-wrapped vial in Max's black bag is a life-saving drug or a deadly poison. And as you guide the car through the chill March night, you can't help but feel a little uneasy, wonder about the human subject Max was so vague about.
Anything wrong, darling?
No, nothing.
It's nice of you to do the driving. These blasted new glasses of mine, I'm not used to them yet.
I don't mind. Max. Max, are you sure you want to go through with this? I mean, if Dr. Olson were to
I'd
find
lose
out...
my job.
But you would.
If I succeed, Olson won't matter much. I'll have offers from every institute in the country.
And if you fail?
He'll matter even less. Watch out, Cora.
Max,
Good Lord, darling. Watch the road.
sorry.
Anything wrong?
I don't know. My eyes seem to be playing tricks. That car... For a moment, I thought I saw two of them. So lonely here, Max. We haven't passed a house in miles.
And Amanda wanted privacy. She got it. We'll be there pretty soon, darling.
Thank heavens.
Yeah? There's the old pump house, crabapple tree. Watch out, darling. There's a stump on the right there.
I see it. If you don't mind, Max, I've just driven 200 miles safely. I think I can handle a country lane without advice.
All right.
I'm sorry, darling. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just so tired.
Yes, I know. Oh. There's the turn.
there, you're here at last.
Hello, Anabanda.
Oh, this must be Cora.
Hello.
Oh, you've got mighty good taste, Max. Go into the kitchen and get some hot soup. I'll go upstairs and get your rooms ready.
Oh, please don't bother.
I forgot to tell you, Adamanda's very hard of hearing. It's best to let her have her own way. She will anyhow.
I see.
Well, we better get this stuff on ice. Well, nothing's changed. Same old refrigerator. Same old everything.
Max, I'm so drowsy.
Well, it's been a long drive. You're pretty tired, and that cold of yours hasn't helped you any. Well, I better clear a place for these vials.
Let me help. Max. Max, you said you were going to inject someone with the virus encephalitis.
That's right. And after a good case is developed, we'll try E37.
But who, Max? We're so isolated here.
I already have my subject, Cora.
Max, I'm sorry. It slipped.
Good Lord, Cora. The drug, all we had.
Listen, Max, maybe it's better this way. Maybe it's better if your subject just took the chance.
Don't be ridiculous. The drug is our only chance. I've injected 20,000 units of the sleeping sickness virus.
Fatal dose.
Yes. Now, we've got to start work on another batch of E37. We've got to start at once. Cora? Cora? Cora! Come on, I need your help.
Max, it's lab equipment.
And Amanda turned it into a lab for me when I was a boy. Self-defense. I was always mixing chemicals in a nice, clean kitchen.
But, darling, it's nothing like your lab in town.
And it's a crude affair, but it's all we have. With what I brought and what we have, we can duplicate E37 with a little luck.
I'm sorry, Max. It was silly of me.
It's all right. Forget it. How tired are you, darling?
I'm all right.
Once we start this process, we can't stop for a second. Maybe 48 hours, maybe more. Can you make it?
I'll try.
Good. Let's get to work.
Begins, Cora. It's after midnight when the two of you have straightened out the dusty old laboratory, cleaned the glassware, the retorts and Bunsen burners, and 3 in the morning when the first solution is ready to turn.
Cora, bring me the bag, will you? March 10th, 5:20 a.m. First solution completed. 100 cc's.
March 11th, 10:15 a.m. Fourth distillate just coming off. Max,
Yes, what's the matter, huh?
I don't know. My eyes don't seem to focus.
Well, you better get some rest. You'll be all right.
I suppose so.
the letter C and the letter J.
Those are your initials, Cora. Your initials, Cora. Your initials, Cora.
Confound it, the solution's off. We'll have to run it again.
All right, Max.
It's not all right. Cora, I need your help.
My, it's quite a storm. You'll find hot water in the kitchen if you want more tea.
If we ever get through with this, I'm going to build a monument to black tea.
It's 8 o'clock.
Solution ought to be ready by now. Now we wait some more. Time. What a maddening dimension. You hurry, you're in a frenzy of haste that everything has to go at its own rate. You can't rush a fire or a chemical reaction. And while you wait, a virus is multiplying, increasing, threatening a brain, a life.
Max, give me a cigarette.
Oh, of course. Steady.
Can't seem to control them. Must be the storm.
Yes, I know. Wait, wait, wait.
Max, remember the first time we met? I thought you were the most brilliant, wonderful man I'd ever seen.
Well, I thought you were rather exceptional, dear.
Did you?
Yes, because for such a beautiful gal, you turned in such fine papers.
Science is everything to you, isn't it, Max?
Well, it's important.
I mean, even if it came to our happiness, science would come first.
Oh, that's not a fair question.
I think it's appropriate right now.
What do you mean?
I love you, Max. Nothing can ever change that.
Oh, look, Cora, this is no time
There's still time to drop this crazy gamble. There's still time to give the patient one of the standard treatments.
What?
Max, let me call Dr. Olson.
Oh, I see. So you're giving up, eh?
It's not that.
Well, I'm not. If the experiment's successful, I want to make sure that E37 alone is responsible. If not...
Go on. I'll get some tea.
There's no other explanation, is there, Cora? A dull pain in the back of your head. A deadly fatigue. Double vision. Yes, it can mean only one thing. As you wait for the operator to answer, you try to fit together the words in your mind. What you'll tell Dr. Olson without being too hard on Max.
Operator! Operator!
Cora, my dear, what are you doing? You're not trying to make a phone call. Why, the lines have been down for hours on account of the storm.
Listen, Amanda, we've got to do something.
Oh, you look all worn out. No wonder, the way you two have been working. You've got to rest a spell. When Max starts working on an experiment, there's no stopping him.
Please listen to me.
You've got to get some rest.
Look, try to understand me. Max is trying to... Well, it's about an It's about an experiment.
What's that, my dear?
An experiment with Max. It's dangerous. We've got to stop him. Stop him!
Goodness sakes. I wouldn't think of doing such a thing. I've never done a thing like that before. Not even when he and I blew out the side of the barn.
But you don't understand.
Well, your family have interfered, one thing or another, but not me. That's science, you know. Max says that's learning.
Darling. Cora, what on earth are you doing? Where do you think you're going?
Well, I thought if I could reach Dr. Olson, if I could get someone some help.
But there's no help on the outside, only here. You know that.
Well, I
Now
just
be
thought...
sensible. I need your help, Cora. Where's the oxalate?
It's on the top shelf of the cupboard.
Well, I looked there. I couldn't find it. You better come and help me.
All right.
What time is it, Cora?
12:42.
Virus injected Tuesday, March 9th. Disease approaches critical state. Pretty close. Preparing to administer anti-encephalitic drug E37 to subject. Work commenced on drug at 1:15 a.m. March 10th. Completed at 10 p.m. March 12th. It'll only be a moment, Cora.
March 13th. There is no future for CJ after the 13th of March.
Cora! Cora!
Isn't it, Cora? The sight of Max standing there with a hypodermic needle. And whatever it was that had kept you going for more than 50 hours without sleep refused to respond anymore. And a terrible blackness engulfed you.
He's coming around now, Amanda. Well, it's about time, young lady.
Max,
You've slept the clock around, darling. It's after 3.
it's all over. I'm all right.
Of course you are. I feel like a monster, but there was no other way. You'd been without sleep for almost 3 days. No wonder you collapsed. But it's all over, darling. We've won. I demanded the doorbell.
Oh, yes, dear. She looks very well.
The doorbell. Doorbell!
Oh, doorbell. Oh, it must be the judge. I'll have him wait downstairs.
Cora, I asked the judge to drop by on his way home from town. I thought maybe we could make an appointment to... Well, that is if you don't mind changing your name on an unlucky day like the 13th.
Change my name.
But you'd rather wait.
Well, no, but... Well, Max, you haven't told me what happened. What did you do?
Well, if you hadn't collapsed when you did, you'd have seen for yourself. Within 5 minutes after I took the injection of E37, I was feeling better.
You?
And 4 hours later, there wasn't a trace of sleeping sickness in my blood. Of course, there may be many more tests ahead before we're sure it'll always work. But with the proof I have now...
Oh, Max, darling.